it's one part of that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole?
Cole is a fucking great rapper. That ain't from the South. You think I'm gonna turn my back on anybody from the South? Nah, I gotta ride with my people. But I love Kendrick Lamar's flow. That's my dog. Me and Boston had this discussion. I feel K.1, Cole 0. Boss said, boy, you fool. It's reversed. Cole 1, K.0. We done had this back and forth. But what we agree is these niggas is some talented rappers. And for that man to get on that platform and know the ridicule that's going to come behind this statement, know that he loves his brothers harder than the beef in this bullshit, knowing that this could have kept going and perpetuated, either killed or killed both of their careers, because that's what it was going to do. That's what it was going to crash out and do. That man said, nah, I apologize. And that made me gain 100,000 more percent respect for my boy, man. That's a real one. He a real man. That man said it ain't sit right in his spirit. And I like the fact that he didn't let us jackasses perpetuate bullshit because we won't. Oh no, that's my nigga. It's stupid. And then when people get on there and call that man a donkey, bruh, or the donkey of the day, or he pissy, or he them the people that's out of touch. And for the dudes that's in this game, for the people that's in the rap game, be it locally, be it internationally, be it signed, independent, for you to come and say that y'all wanted some shit like that, y'all proud.
He had to deal with his partners. Sound like, man, I know you ain't gonna go out like that. You know, he's seeing on social media his fans like, what you gonna do, Jermaine? What you gonna do? You gotta imagine the pressure that he's under, where his people that support him, the niggas that rock with him, fuck everybody else. These are his people that fuck with him, especially when we talking about his niggas. Them niggas like, nah, nigga, we can't rock like this. This nigga disrespect. So when you speak of social media and artists, rappers, I feel what you're saying, because I felt like if you understand life in itself, who he really is inside, we make mistakes. So a lot of people are judging him because he put the song out first. I get it. But how many people can say they haven't done something publicly and regretted it? So you can't hold him to that because he did something and then thought about it too late. Nah, we all done that shit. Everybody know that you done, especially the fellas, you done had sex with a chick and you nutted and I'm like, God damn, I hope she ain't pregnant. It's too late, nigga.
You know, the friendship that we all done had this argument with our friend. We done said some hurtful shit or some shit to each other. Like, damn, I shouldn't have said that to my dog.
When it comes to the actual title, he didn't apologize. If you listen, he didn't apologize. I just wanted to say that. There was no apology. It was a self-analysis of his own sensibility is what he did, basically. Which I have no problem with. I have nothing negative to say about what he did. I would just add that he's not built for competitive hip-hop culture from the point where, like, there should be no call-outs of other rappers from this point on, because that's what First Person Shooter was. So if you're coming to this epiphany, to this realization that this is how you feel after doing it, all I will say is that from now on, we don't need to mention anybody's name, you know, and say you better than them specifically on song. You can say you're the greatest all you want, but when you call people out It's a call out. That's how I see it. It's hip hop culture, which he knows he's in which he talks about all the time. So
Do you have that same feeling when Jay-Z apologized for beefing with Nas after he got flamed for Ether?
after Jay-Z did that, did he? When it comes to calling out people, and when I say call out, I mean there was nothing before that. It was just nobody said his name before he called someone out.
So you saying he shouldn't have said Kendrick's name, and this would have been I don't know.
Well, no, I'm saying from now on. I'm not saying because he's already admitted. That's what I'm saying. Like from now on, can we say? Or since he's admitting this, does this also admit that he's not built for hip hop competitive culture? Is
what makes him not built? But because let's think about it, he done had some shakeups with other rappers in the industry. He was at the whole youth movement, NBA YoungBoy, and Top is a heavyweight in the game, no matter if you pick him or not. Gotti, Pump.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's a consistent theme with all of the rappers being named before Kendrick not being Kendrick and Kendrick's lyrical ability. Like when it comes to this being a word sport is what I'm talking about. Like Lil Yachty's not having no word sport or with anybody in these conversations. But,
I don't think the apology came from.
Well, it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't an apology, but
okay. Whatever the shit was. But what he said, I don't think it came from a sense of him fearing anybody.
Nah.
When you are who you are in the stature or the status that you have in hip hop, I don't think Cole is scared of not one rapper in the game. I think the statement he made came from a place within. He felt like, I've been going so long without having to do this, even though you say, you brought up first person shooter. I think this man was like, I don't want to be known for this type of shit. We done heard him mention several times in songs like, if I beef with a nigga, it's gonna be legit. I don't think he want to beef with nobody. It's not that he's scared. He don't want his legacy to be based off that shit. That's how I see it.
I can agree with that. I can see that. But I looked at it as a deep something deep. Them boys had them working on projects and shit together. Them boys had them being it has been said many, many years that they had something together. They both have been on interviews saying, yeah, they showing love to each other, admiration and respect to each other. They done been in the yo together. So something had to transpire for them niggas to feel like that. But Kendrick did call this out. He said, don't call my name, and when I replied, don't be like, nah, I'm thinking about it. Now I want to be cool because you my bro.
When I say he's not built for competitive hip-hop culture, that doesn't mean he's less of a man. That just means he's not built for hip-hop competitive culture when it comes to the things that he has spoke about over the years. And I think if he actually internalizes that and, when it comes to his own self-analysis, I do think we won't hear versus like self-person shooter, we shouldn't hear that no more if that's how he really feels type of thing. That's all I'm saying. I'm talking about the future.
He just said he was the best, and I'm a Kendrick fan. He just said he was the best. He should be able to still say he's the best after coming on stage and apologizing. What's the
call people names out though? The call out though.
Yeah, I can still say I'm better than this nigga or better than that. Jay-Z still do it. He apologized for getting flamed.
Okay,
y'all got a double standard in the game.
Okay, so if that's a double standard, then whenever you do call someone's name, which I'll take that. I'll run with everything you just said. But when you get that 16 bars back on that Future song, don't say nothing. Just do your music then. That's what
hey, but YJ, I respect that. If you dissected that whole apology, what did he say? And if you decide to come back, for whatever you come back, I got my chin out. I'm gonna take it on the chin. He said
okay. I can rock with that.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. First of all, I like the battle for the culture. I feel like, it's much needed. You really don't have to lyrically powerful guys, you know, really going at each other. You know, you don't really get to see that no more.
So what about Eminem and Benzino?
No, I don't know about that.
Nah.
But nah, real talk. Like I gotta say it like this, man. I like Cole. You know, like Uno said, he from the South. You gotta rock with him, bro. But Kendrick, bro, you gotta be honest. And if the timeline is correct, if Cole said Kenny name first, and now you get the verse with Future, and then you drop the song. I just kind of feel like, first of all, my thoughts on the song, I appreciate them for doing it for the culture, but I mean, it was straight. You know, I'm not gonna say it was good or if it was great. It was straight. But I just kind of feel like him or whatever they're supposed to be, an apology or self-reflective. I kind of feel like that's him saying like, you know what, man, I don't know, this song kind of whack, bro. You know what, I'm sorry to y'all. I'm sorry to y'all. You know what? I liked his first album. I really like his second album. I listened to his third. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of felt. That's how I took it, bro. So, and then he's saying he putting his chin out. I mean, that I don't want to buy the 8 Mile. You know, go ahead and put my business out there so you can go ahead and try to embarrass me. Nah, bro. Like you in it now, bro. Just ride it out, bro. Y'all get on wax. You know, box it out, bro.
I don't believe the hype. I've heard J. Cole say a bunch of lines that I don't believe. So I don't believe the hype. These are not two street niggas. These are not two street niggas battling it out. I understand the whole, entourage, but I don't believe the hype.
Yeah, I don't think neither one of them wanted to hurt each other physically, but they wanted him to goddamn bust back. Not bust back with a gun, but bust back. You better eat his ass.
Right. Who was saying that Cole should regret 7 Minute Drill after he did it? Like, Cole's the one who said that, and I salute him, for telling how he feels, and I feel like he's actually being too. I think certain artists they give people too much type of thing. I think Cole is one of those people, but it's real, it's down to earth. I respect it, but when it comes down to it, it's one of them things where shit, it's just too much, man.
Nigga, you was sleeping. You said I didn't treat you like a nigga. That's kind of fun. I treated you better than your people. And I remember who gave you the secrets.